Hello from Myrtle Beach. Today we are at Broadway at the beach, a big entertainment, dining, shopping, all kinds of fun stuff to do place here, and it's all around this beautiful lake. Hi, I'm Carmen. If you're new here, we cover everything Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. If you're a return viewer, welcome back. We are so glad to have you with us. Today we're going to talk about everything that's new, all the construction updates, and everything you need to know about Broadway at the beach. If you're interested in a full tour of Broadway at the beach, we do have that on our channel. Just search for Carmen and Brian, and then search for Broadway at the beach, Myrtle Beach full tour, and that will pop right up. So this is one of the major construction jobs. We've shown this to you as it's been happening, and we will talk about everything we've covered just in case you missed it, but we've got some big new news which we're going to show you. So this used to be the Key West Grill and Johnny Rockets, and they also used to have a bunch of lake right here. Everything right in front of me right here used to be water, and they have created new land, and also they've put in a new sidewalk, if you will. I don't know if this is permanent or it's temporary. They used to have actual planking here, so I don't know if it's all going to be cement now. We will find out as time goes on, and we will keep you posted. There is this little drop here and everything, so I'm kind of thinking this might be temporary, but we will see. We will definitely let you know. But you can access all the shops. They are still open. You can still get in. But here is this land. So like I said, over this way we had Johnny Rockets and we had the Key West Grill, but the rest of this was water. So this is a pretty huge change. And so we're going to talk about what we think is going here. It has been officially announced that we're going to get, was a rumor that we told you about in January, but now it has been official. There's going to be a brewery and a distillery that are moving to Broadway at the beach. However, they have not said what location they will be here. We feel like it has to be here. The only other possibility would be the Liberty Tavern. That's that maroon building that is right over there. But we don't feel like that's going to be big enough. And I'll tell you why as we go along. We're going to describe more about this. We're going to move around so we can go up on that bridge and get a different view as we go. So we're going to keep on moving here. So this building right here in front of me is Roosters. Those of you who follow us on social media, we post cat videos here at Broadway. This is where the cats are usually hanging out, in this courtyard right here. Now, when they open for the season, it's possible that you won't see them as much in this area, but I don't see any today, which is pretty surprising. I guess maybe the construction noise has them spooked. We usually see quite a few, and for those who ask, yes, their ears are clipped, so they have been spayed or neutered, most of them anyway, as far as we can tell. So here's more of these construction walls. I'm going to pick back up here where they have removed something else that we want to tell you about. We are still next to this construction zone, but they have removed this beautiful fountain that was here. We're going to miss the fountain. In one of our recent videos, we showed an old picture of that fountain, but we're definitely going to miss it. This is the Avenue District. You've got lots of bars and restaurants in this area. You've got American Tap House, Hard Rock, Wahlburgers, Bar Louie, around the corner Voodoo Brewing, which we like, and we have a video on Voodoo Brewing if you're interested in that. We definitely enjoyed it. It's pretty new. We also have Dave & Buster's at the end, and we have Charles Bach Wonders Theater, and that's a great magic show. Highly recommend it. We also have a couple of videos on that. And then you've also got these other bars in this area like Senior Frogs Charlie, Fat Tuesdays, Wet Willie's is right behind, Senior Frogs. So this is a big entertainment area here, this Avenue area. And in the summer, or like during peak tourist season, they also have sometimes live entertainment right behind me in front of the Dave & Buster's. They put up a little stage, and it's a lot of fun. It's just a lot of energy and good times. So we will get a close-up look, but there's that building again. I mentioned the Liberty Tavern. But like I said, I don't think that's a big enough venue. So we're going to talk, once we get up here on the bridge, we'll look at the construction again and talk about exactly what we think is coming here. First of all, check out all these cormorants sunning on the little construction barrier there. That's pretty cool. But we're over here where the main construction is happening. And actually, it doesn't look like much is happening right this moment, but this is where they have been working. So what's coming, we think here, they're definitely coming to Broadway. The question is where, but I think it's probably going to be here, is the Old Smoky Distillery and the Yeehaw Brewing Company. They are from Tennessee. This is their first time doing a project together, a dual project, and they're going to partner with Broadway at the Beach, and they're going to offer a beer garden, full service distillery, tasting rooms, guided tours, other food and beverage offerings, and an event space for future festivals and concerts. That last bit is the exciting bit to me, yet another entertainment venue. And that's why I think they're gonna need this huge space, because if we go over here and look at the old Liberty Tavern building, it's been vacant since January 2020. That's when they went out of business. We'll get a closer look and take a look at what's going on there, which I can tell you already, not much, but we'll take a closer look at that. I just don't think that's big enough if you're talking about two different companies plus some event space. If you haven't been to Broadway in a while, some of this may look new to you too. This is where this clock is located. They took out a ton of sort of landscaping and brickwork that was blocking the path here, so I actually like this a lot better. They put this brickwork down in a lot of places at Broadway, and some of you have mentioned that you don't like it. In fact, they're working right in front of Senior Frogs. If you see that construction, that's what they're doing. They're replacing the flooring. A lot of you said you don't like how it feels to walk on, and I am right there with you. I prefer the concrete. I know it wasn't as pretty, but it was easier to walk on. But right here, they are obviously doing some work on this fountain. Now the question is, are they removing it like the other fountain, or are they just doing some maintenance on it? We don't know yet. We will keep you posted. I wouldn't be surprised if they get rid of it because of the maintenance, but we'll see. This is Pavilion Central, where they have a lot of thrill rides. They also have another section over by the Ferris wheel that has some more sort of family-friendly rides. So they've got two different sections of rides here at Broadway at the Beach. Now we're facing that Ferris wheel I mentioned. So if we went straight ahead here, that's where you would run into the other section of rides. And they definitely have more kid-friendly rides in that section for the little ones if you're looking for that. Also, that Ferris wheel is a lot of fun. If you want to check on our channel, just search for Carmen and Brian, Broadway at the Beach Ferris wheel. We do a full ride on that Ferris wheel. It's a lot of fun, really great views. People do ask me, is it bigger or is the Skywheel bigger on the boardwalk? Skywheel is quite a bit bigger than that, but they both have great views. So here is the old Liberty Tavern as promised. Brian and I used to eat there once in a while before they closed. They had some great lake views and stuff, but really nothing. We can't tell that they've done anything. Recently, when they redid this brickwork, they moved some of the construction barriers, but I think that was just for this brickwork. I don't think they are doing anything to this building yet, but we'll keep you posted and let you know what comes next. So while we're over here looking at the Ferris wheel, in that general direction, right off 17 bypass, they are putting in the SurfWorks surf park. It's not just a water park, it's a surf park. They're gonna have surfing competitions. I'll put a little clip in here of us driving by from the street side so you can see that. But they're also going to have wave pools, but not just the little kind ones, the big ones to do surfing on. They're gonna have an amphitheater. So that is gonna be a pretty big project, but we have not seen a lot of work. It's where the old Palace Theater that was demolished by, well, it was damaged by Hurricane Matthew in 2016 and then later demolished. It's going in that spot. Here's Joe's Crab Shack, which Brian and I both enjoy eating there, and they've got some nice water views. And then this is the old Simpsons 4D Theater we brought back to you in June of 2024 that they just suddenly pulled out. No announcement, no nothing, just disappeared. And the Quickie Mart was really cool. It was their gift shop. That's that yellow building next to it. So that's not new news, but just in case you haven't been here in a while, that is gone. And over here is the Broadway Theater. They currently are showing Jersey Nights at the time of this recording. But they also do show some Cirque shows certain times of the year. They change as the year goes by to different types of shows, but you got quite a few options there. Just check their website for details. This building right here is PopStroke. That's the bar and restaurant section, and that's also where you need to go though if you would like to play. You need to go in, so you'd park in that parking lot right there, and you would go in over there. We're up to the Key West shops now, so here's the sign for it, the Key West Village, and here is the hangout, just for frame of reference. So PopStroke's right across from it. We did have a full-length video of that, so you can find that on our channel of where we go inside and show you everything it has to offer. It is partially owned by Tiger Woods. It's I hate to call it mini golf, but it's putting. It's 2 putting courses. It's geared more towards hardcore golfers instead of like people like me that just go to the putt-putts with the windmills and stuff like that. But I'm not saying you couldn't enjoy putting. You know, anyone could go and have a good time. But you know, if you've got kids in particular, this might not be the best. It's definitely not the cheapest. It runs during prime season, unless they change the price this year. I think it's going to be about $30, off season about $25, but check their website because changed prices all the time. Everything's going up, as you know. So this is what that looks like. And once you do pay, though, you play for the whole day. You can play as much as you want. So the Key West Shops is the newest section at Broadway at the beach. There's the Hangout. As I mentioned, that's a big bar restaurant. They have an amphitheater that faces the water over there. But here's what I want to talk about also is Socks and Bottoms is going into this empty building right here. And we're going to peep in some of the windows because they've started putting some stuff inside. It is a store in Las Vegas that has pop culture underwear and socks. I know the reflections are really bad, but if you can see in there are some shelves. So it looks like they're getting ready to start stocking and putting the store together. So that's pretty exciting. We will definitely show you when it opens. Again, don't know if you can see inside, but they've got some boxes, looks like supplies and merchandise. There's a rack for some merchandise. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a like. That helps other people find our videos and we greatly appreciate that. This is the new location for the Mulligan Golf store. It was already here at Broadway, but they moved over here next to PopStroke, and I don't blame them. That is like the ideal location. There's some people enjoying some putting this morning, so it's a good day for it. It is beautiful today. It's like an amazing day today. So there's that amphitheater in the distance over there at the Hangout. Then you've also got the guest services moved over here. It used to be near those central rides that we showed you. Insomnia Cookies, the Pineapple Hut, which is self-serve pineapple, sounds really good. The Starbucks is over here. We always get questions about that. And then the Savannah Bee Company moved over here. This is their new location as well. They were already here, but they've moved to this new location. And we did go in the store when it opened and show you the inside. It's pretty neat. We don't know what's coming in this green building. We will let you know. And then you got Till Nation on the end. Ooh, that looks fun. And then you've got the classic classic carousel that was from the pavilion, if you remember that. They do have some cute theming here in the Key West shop. So here is the mile marker 0 from Key West. We actually just got back from a cruise at Key West, and we have a photo of this mile marker, so I'll put that up there. We just did that recently. We've been to Key West before, but we went back again. It was fun. And here is the Hampton Inn here. We always recommend this. We've stayed here several times. Good hotel. You're about a mile and some change from the beach here, but you're right here in the middle of Broadway. Like, just walk out your door and you're at Broadway. And the rooms on this side do cost more than the rooms on the other side, but we recommend the lake view, especially if you're staying here during the summer, because certain nights they do fireworks. You can check Broadway's website for the schedule. And so you'd have a view of the fireworks at Broadway, so that would be pretty cool. Fairly new within the last year or so is the Escape game. That replaced what used to be this sort of submarine. I don't know what it was exactly. I never went in. If you did, leave us a comment below and let us know what that was all about. And the Southern Living store up here has closed. Just mentioned that. They're closing a lot of their stores. I think they closed the one at Market Common too. So I don't know if they're pulling all their stores. I'm not really sure. And then here is Margaritaville. That's definitely a popular restaurant. If you're looking for somewhere to eat at Broadway at the Beach, we do have a video with the top 10 restaurants here at Broadway at the Beach. So you can search for that on our channel. Again, Carmen and Brian, Myrtle Beach, Broadway at the Beach, and then just put in restaurants and that'll come right up for you. Here we are at Ripley's Aquarium. Definitely recommend Ripley's Aquarium. It is somewhere we have an annual pass to that we pay for with our own money. So this isn't sponsored in any way. We just really enjoy it, so definitely like to give it a shout out. If you'd like to learn more about Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.